All right, good people. It's Deacon Dayne coming back at y'all with another one. And today, I want to say, you think God might have closed the door, but maybe it's because you never walked up to it. All right, real talk for a minute, good people. Some of you watching this right now, you think God closed the door on your life. You think the opportunity passed you by. You think the calling moved on to somebody else. You think you messed up too badly for God to still use you. And I get it. I've been there. Because I thought the exact same thing about my own life before. There was a time when I genuinely believed that I had disqualified myself from everything that God might have had for me. And I'm not talking theory. I'm talking about real life stuff. I'm talking about alcoholism. I'm talking about lust. I'm talking about selfishness and self-centeredness. I'm talking about the kind of lifestyle where you wake up some mornings and you don't even recognize the man in the mirror. And the worst part wasn't just the drinking. The worst part was the feeling that I had ruined my future. I had ruined my eternity. I almost ruined my marriage. There were nights where when my wife looked at me and I could see the disappointment in her eyes, not just frustration, disappointment. And if you're a husband, you know exactly what I'm talking about, man. That moment when you realize the person who believed in you the most is starting to lose trust in you. That'll break you, good people. And even beyond that, on top of that, I thought I'd ruined my chance at fatherhood too. Some of you know my story if you watched my videos. My fertility journey was rough. Doctors were telling me that things weren't looking good. Years passed where I was wondering if I could ever become a dad. And so now you just stack all of that together: alcohol addiction, lust addiction, strained marriage, fertility struggles, and somewhere in the middle of all that, I'm not going to lie, I started believing the lie. The lie that I started to believe was this: God probably had a plan for my life, but I messed it up. Now, if you sit with that for a minute, you'll get exactly what I'm feeling. Because a lot of you are believing the same lie right now too. You think because of your past that the door might have closed on you. That's not true. Here's the truth that God had to teach me the hard way. God didn't close the door. You know what happened? I just stopped walking towards it. I was the one standing across the room, assuming that I wasn't allowed in. God didn't tell me that. I thought my addiction disqualified me from serving God. God didn't tell me that. I thought my mistakes disqualified me from leading my family. God didn't say that. I thought my failures disqualified me from being the man that God had created me to be. God didn't say that. In the scripture, God says something powerful. You look at Revelation chapter 3, verse 8, it says this: "See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut." Say that again. You see, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. No one. Not your past, not your addiction, not your mistakes, not your shame. No one. And let me tell you something else, good people. When I finally got sober, when I finally stopped trying to fix my life on my own strength, when I finally surrendered to God instead of trying to manage everything by myself, doors that were already open started opening wider. Even those doors that I thought were permanently closed, they were still open, and they opened wide open. My marriage started healing. My mind started healing. My relationship with God started becoming real. And the one thing that still blows my mind about it, in sobriety, I became a father. My daughter is living proof that God can restore doors that you thought were closed forever. So when I'm on this Deacon Dayne channel, I'm not talking to you from a pedestal. I'm not saying, hey, look how far I've come. No, I'm saying, I am you. I've been where you are. And guess what? I'm also still in this fight too. I'm still learning how to trust God one day at a time. But here's what I know now that I didn't really know for sure before. It's this: God doesn't call perfect people. He doesn't call people who have it all together. Some might, but God calls broken people who are willing to surrender. If your past disqualified you, the Bible would be empty. David wouldn't be there. Peter wouldn't be there. Paul wouldn't be there. And to be honest, if you're thinking about all that and looking at here, a lot of us wouldn't be here today either. So if you're sitting there thinking your life is over, your calling is gone, your opportunity passed you by, let me challenge that thought. Think about it. No one can shut. So maybe that door isn't closed. Maybe you just haven't walked up to it yet. Maybe God has been waiting on you to believe that his grace is bigger than your mistakes. Because what God has for you is still for you. Your past didn't cancel your calling. And if God brought you this far, I'll tell you what, good people, he's not abandoning you. He's not abandoning you right now. So please, even if you think that door is closed, take another step towards that door. Pray again. Try again. Trust again. Because the same God who restored my life can restore yours too. As Deacon Dayne, peace and God bless.